Our purpose would be to have raised our vibrations. Everybody has a purpose in this lifetime. Everybody has a different purpose. But at the end of the day, our purpose will be to have raised our vibrations and to give some sort of service to the next person. So whether you're an entertainer, a healer, enlightener, it's a great book for figuring out your purpose, raising your vibrations and understanding yourself and understanding how to not block your chakras and just to operate in your best self. Another book that I would recommend in terms of manifestation would be The Alchemist. Paul Cole, I'm not too sure how to say his last name, but these two books are really good in terms of your chakras, your birth chart, the houses, the 12 houses and what they represent and stuff like that. So I'm gonna actually open this book up and show you a few pages. And pause that and read that. Here's an example of some of the archetypes and where they can be found in different shows and films and religions and stories, fairy tales. So got the Advocate, the Alchemist, all the other names. Y'all can read this. It shows you the different archetypes and the different lessons in like all forms of like stories, and stories really have a lot of hidden messages if you really pay attention, just like I showed y'all in my last video with on my blog. When it comes to figuring out your purpose, you gotta ask yourself, ask your highest self, ask God to guide you. You have to understand yourself, understand that you must walk in your truth, be the best version of you at all times, and just try. You can't have the good without the bad, so of course ain't nobody gonna be good all the time, but just try to always put your best foot forward as much as you can. And then once you're ready, it will come to you, it will click, because ain't nothing gonna come to you if you're not ready for it. So you gotta really, just like with manifestation, you gotta really put that work in, really dedicate yourself to, okay, I'm gonna figure out my purpose. I actually wrote an essay on this topic in my AP English Literature class. This is the paper. Y'all can flip it, to screenshot it and like flip the picture so y'all can see it if it's not already flipped. I think Apple flips it for you. Long story short, I was greeting a customer and basically they was like, oh, well, I can ask you anything? I was like, yeah, anything. And they were like, what are we here for? So we were standing by the crystal stand. So it just was ironic that I was like by all these different energies and then I'm being asked something that I just recently asked myself. When it comes to figuring out your purpose, you must first ask yourself, ask God, ask your spiritual guides, ask anybody, your higher self, ask whoever you think is listening. Why am I here? What's my purpose? What's my calling? So before I made this video, I literally prayed. I asked for the right words. I asked to be guided, and I asked just to be given the strength and the energy to convey my message to y'all in a way that y'all will understand. I had that experience, so from that point on, I was like, okay, I'm on the right path. And I took that as a sign like, okay, that's the synchronicity. We're on the same wavelength. So after like I had experiences like that and I was like, let myself be receptive to all these messages, many synchronicities began to like appear. So I would see like my birthday, I would be at a basketball game, and then like everybody, like 3 people would line up, and it would be like 4-2-5. The beginning of me figuring out my purpose, I was in Atlanta, and I visited this holistic lady. Her name is Hilda Sadama, and I'm gonna put her name like right here. You can really tap in with her when it comes to like finding herbs or reading clays that like pull toxins out of your body, just all type of stuff. You can really tap in with her and she gets you all the way together. Long story short, after I had asked her what my purpose was, she basically told me to like walk in my truth and just be light per se, you know what I'm saying? Like facilitate light, spread love. You know, always be high vibrational, be a beacon of light. After I realized like the importance of like walking in my truth, I began to like get deeper and deeper into my purpose. I was getting closer and closer to it. My life path number is 2, so the number 2 is like balance, peace, harmony, duality. So in this realm is duality everywhere. So you got the sun and the moon, yin and yang, as above, so below, male, female. Like our earth even has El Nino and La Nina periods, you know, with the oceans. And it's just, the number 2 is everywhere. So what this number really taught me was that there's a balance to everything. So there's gonna be good times and bad times, and in life that life wouldn't be life if you didn't have the bad that comes with the good. You wouldn't necessarily go on the right journey if you didn't have to face no adversity or go through anything, because everybody in life goes through something. Now somebody might go through something way more intense than you, but at the end of the day is to build character. So after I looked into numerology and realized that my life path number was 2, like I said, I researched the number, balance, duality, but I understood that my purpose in life was to spread light, spread my message that God has instilled into me, and walk in my truth, and just be devoted to my calling, devoted to spreading my message. And that is all I have to say. If you want to like, comment, share, subscribe, feel free to do that. Thank you for y'all time. I will be posting more content, and thank y'all.